Alright, so I think it's about time for me to attempt to do a makeup tutorial and review. I've watched a bajillion of these and I've tried lots of different makeup and probably too much for my own good. And I've made videos before, but none like this. So bear with me and my bare face. Speaking of bare, I'm gonna go and try to do a tutorial on the bareMinerals makeup that I just bought. So I actually got two starter kits. This is the first one. It comes with 3 brushes, foundation brush, and then here's like a bronzer brush, which is a little shorter, concealer brush. So it comes with those 3, and then it comes with the foundation mineral powder. And this one is golden medium, and it has SPF 15 in it. And it looks like a lot, but you really don't have to use a lot to get a good coverage. And then it also comes with warmth. So this is just kind of like a bronzer, gives your face some natural looking color. And then to top it off, it comes with a mineral veil. And you just put that on top of both the foundation and the warmth to just complete the look. Basically, it all comes with the same stuff, except they personalize the foundation to your skin tone. And you can get it in the original or matte kind, and I got it in the original. Who wants the matte? I mean, my skin looks kind of dry as it is. I kind of like that dewy finish. So that was the first kit that I got, and of course I couldn't stop myself from getting another one, but they're pretty good deals, I would say. Then I got the Bare Guide to Color in the warm shade, I guess you call it. So that came with this 2-sided brush. So this is for the eyeshadow it comes with, and then the blush that it comes with. I haven't used that yet because I don't know, I like to use the brushes I already have. Wait for those to get a bit old and then start new ones. Waterproof eyeliner, which also I haven't opened yet. Kind of like to use what I already have till it runs out. It came with a brightening primer for the eyes. It's called Prime Time. I really like this one because it comes with a bit of, I guess, a shimmer in it. It's not too shimmery, but you can easily just wear this alone and not put an eyeshadow on top of it. Also came with a lip gloss. And it was kind of like a sparkly apricot nectar color. I think she forgot to put it back in the box when she took it out to show me. But I don't really mind. I mean, it's still a good deal without it, and I didn't really care so much for that one. And I have plenty of lip glosses anyway, so I don't think I'm missing out. But these two are really cool. So this is the blush in Exquisite Radiance. And it looks very small, but again, a little goes a long way. I'm going to do a look with that. And one of my favorites, this is the eyeshadow, and it's called Zany, and it's a very greenish, goldish color. I like it a lot, and you could just easily keep packing it on, and it'll make the color more intense. I love green gold these days, so, you know, that really works for me. So let's just get started here. And start with my foundation. So what you want to do is take the cap off, and then there's a little like lock system here. So you want to open it a little bit. Right, so it's slightly open right here. And you just want to tap a little bit into the cap. And I'm not tapping that much into it because you can get a lot of coverage, like I said, with just a little bit. So in my cap right now, that's all I have. And this is going to go for, you know, like on the spots. And I have, I don't know if you can see, I don't know if you want to see, you know, a few spots I could cover up. No big deal. It's already starting to fade a little bit with this, and I haven't even used a lot of foundation. I'm just using whatever's in the cap, putting on the brush, tapping off the excess, and just going over the spots on my face, and it really doesn't take a lot of foundation to do that. Just kind of evens everything out. And you wouldn't think for you know, a mineral powder that you could get a lot of coverage, but this seems to be working pretty well for me. I mean, if I had more intense spots, I'm not sure, but thank God I don't, because this seems to be doing the trick. Got some forehead crap going on here. I'll try to fix that up. Oh, and right before I did this, I washed my face, put a little bit of moisturizer on, and we're good to go. So once you get the spots, I mean, it looks like I did the whole face. I tried to just do the spots. You want to go and take the foundation brush and tap a little more into the cap. A little more than you would have used for just the concealing part. And swirl it around in the brush. And this is going to go all over the face, so just kind of touch it up. Lightly powder it everywhere. Even it out. Depends on how much coverage you want. Like if you wanted more coverage, you know, put a little more on. I might do that today since I have nothing else to do. It just evens everything out. It looks fresh. I definitely need some color though, so next I'm going to add a little bit of warmth to my cheeks. I'm going to go in with the, I guess the bronzer brush, you can call it. And same thing again. You just want to tap a little bit into the cap. A little bit goes a long way. I cannot stress that enough. Just a little bit. Right there. So kind of swirl that around the brush. And then a little up at the temples, you know, where the sun hits. Which baby hair. And then down the sides. Okay. Hopefully you can see that did a little bit. You know, we're not going for dramatic makeup here. This is like makeup to give you a natural, like non-makeup look. Put some blush on here. So this one's a little messier. It doesn't come with that lock cap like the foundation does. So it gets a little messy in the cap. But I mean, this is okay because you can just use whatever's in the cap here. We're going to go onto the cheeks. I don't even know if you can see anything here. Maybe that's the point. I'm not supposed to make a big difference. Bad camera. I mean, you can see a slight difference. At least in my mirror over here, I can see a slight difference. But, you know, like I said, it's not supposed to be intense makeup. Of course, if you add on more, it could be more intense, but I'm not really going for an intense, going to the club look. I think you can see a little bit, actually. It's not too bad. First time working with this camera, making a legit video, and I have like a little bit of lighting here, but I think you can see it. It's a little bit of a pink sort of glow. I like it. It's got a little bit of like shimmer to it, which I'm not usually crazy about, but this actually works. So I'm going to go in again with this Prime Time Brightening Primer for the eyes, and I'm not even going to add any kind of eyeshadow on top of this. I'm just going to use this pretty much as the highlighter. Just take a little bit of my finger here. Again, does not need to be a lot. That's it. Kind of just evenly distribute it on both eyes. Just kind of putting it on the lid. I'm not going too high up. And I'm working with really small eyes at a small crease here, so I really can't go that far up without it looking really silly. It's faint, but it makes a difference, and I would honestly just wear that without putting any kind of eyeshadow on top of it, because this is a pretty neutral color. It's kind of like a champagne, I'd say champagne color, sort of similar to, you know, these eye sticks that I really like. So this is fine the way it is. Maybe use some extra ones on the brow bone here, if that does anything. But yeah, I mean, you can see a little faint sort of brightening thing, which is what it's supposed to do. It's called Brightening Eyelid Primer. I mean, that works. I'm going to try that green gold eyeshadow. I'm going to take one of my random brushes I usually use to apply. This also doesn't have a little lock thing going on, so it's just kind of floating around the top. But again, just tap a little bit into the lid, and I mean a little bit because it doesn't take that much to get some good color. So that's a little bit. Just pack it on the brush, and I'm just going to add it at the sort of corner here. And this is just to give it a little depth. I'm not doing a full eye look. I'm mainly just working around this little crease area. I'm not going high up. This is just a very basic, simple look without having to put too much effort into it. Again, if you want it to stand out more, you just add a little bit more on top of that. It's very like layerable. Maybe you can't see it. All right, I'm gonna add a little more to both sides. And see, this is what happens. You try to tap it out sometimes and a whole glob comes out. And it's like extra work to get it back into the thing. No worries though. This look will come together. It does it. I'm happy with it. So I'm just going to add a little more here. There, you can kind of see the difference from when I just used the primer on its own and then when I added on more of this shadow here. I think I'm good with this for now. I'm not going to the club tonight. And then whatever is left on your brush, you kind of just want to add it under the eyes here. I'm telling you, in person, this looks a lot better. You can see that sort of green goldness to it. Alright, and I would try the eyeliner it came with. I'm just going to go with my own here. I don't even know what brand is it. Milani. Okay, this is a pretty good eyeliner. And with this, I'm just going to, what do you call it, like tight line. The nice thing about tight lining on top is that whatever is left over on the top will just kind of like transfer itself down onto the bottom lash, so you don't have to add too much eyeliner on the bottom. I don't really want like a heavy look anyway today, so whatever's there probably be good enough. Okay, so have our winged eyeliner in place. Almost done with the whole look. So, alright, like I said, not too heavy, but you can easily see the difference before with my bare face and how it looks now. Next, I'm going to curl my lashes because I have none, and then I'm going to put some mascara on. So I'm going to be using really cheap Wet n Wild Mega Length mascara. It was like $2. I'm not really, a fan of spending too much on mascaras. Like, nothing really does anything for my small lashes anyway. So this is supposed to lengthen. I can't really tell if it does. Wouldn't say this is the best for my lashes. But what do you expect for like $2? I mean, up close you might be able to see. But right now, on camera, I don't know if you can. Probably not. Put mascara on the bottom lashes. Not too much though. Okay, so last step. I'm going to put some lip balm on before I apply my lipstick. This is just like a Burt's Bees Nourishing Lip Balm with mango butter. Works pretty well. Can't go wrong. Lipstick. Now this didn't come in any of the kits. This is just something I like using, daily. I just decided to try this lately. It's a Revlon lipstick in 415 called Pink in the Afternoon, and it's a cream lipstick, and it's really nice. Like, I really couldn't tell just from looking at it in the store how it would come out on me. You never know until you try it on your lips, for real. This would be like a nude for me with a hint of pink. I would say, lipsticks that are actually nude, they don't work on me. Like, this will just look very washed out on me and just kind of like not good. This is more of a neutral for me. $8, not even. It must have been like 50% off or something. That's why I wanted to try it. It's really not that bad, so I'm just going to put it on now. I think it just puts the whole look together. So this is the completed look. Doesn't look too bad on camera. It could be better in person. I'm not seeing the lashes, but I'm not doing a review on this mascara. But the look itself looks very natural. It has a dewy finish. It's a little bit of a glossy look, which I tend to like better than a matte look anyway. The colors are really nice. They really give my face some warmth, I think. I don't feel like I'm wearing too much makeup. I don't feel like my pores are getting really clogged, is what I'm trying to say. And actually, it said somewhere on this box that this makeup is so, like, pristine that you could, like, practically sleep in it. I mean, if you're, like, gonna do a one-night stand thing and you gotta do the walk of shame in the morning, maybe this would be a great kind of makeup for that. I'm not endorsing that kind of behavior, though. So anyway, this is the look. I wonder if I can put my hair down. Oh, hair is a different story. Let's not even go there. I look like a maniac right now. Let me know what you thought about this tutorial, and if you'd like me to do another kind of review or tutorial, anything else. And thanks for watching.